What's up, YouTube? Ricky T here, CFG Studios, your Flamenco guitar coach. Don't forget about that part. Hey, listen, in this video, we're going to watch a video by Paco and Camarón, one of the most famous videos on YouTube where they're playing together. They play Bulerías. It's like a 5-minute clip, but basically we're going to watch it together. I'm going to comment on it, kind of like a reaction video, you know? So here we go. I'm going to show it in one of these corners right here, and let's go and check it out. All right, boom.
En la que yo había estado toda la noche por ahí, y él también por otro sitio. Y nos juntamos y estuvimos tocando y cantando todos los días hasta la noche.
Right here, he's basically talking about when he met Camarón, that like they were both performing, you know, and he's saying that they met each other and they started playing together like, for the whole night.
Me impresionó, ¿no?
Camarón
Pienso que Camarón es un revolucionario, es el símbolo del flamenco.
He basically thinks that Camarón is a revolutionary. He's a symbol of flamenco joven, which is like young flamenco, young and up and coming flamenco.
Joven.
Boom. Opens up with a falseta at top of all there. Four minor. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey. Arsa.
Ay, tú le estás pidiendo a Dios.
Remate,
Ay, tú le estás pidiendo a Dios que mi madre se muriera. Ya mi madre se murió. Ya no hay quien te quiera que menos te diga querer.
So what was super cool about that one is, you know, Paco started off with a falseta, and he's shining. He's spotlights on him at that point. And then when Camarón goes in, you know, when Camarón comes, when the spotlight moves to Camarón, watch how Paco accompanies him. Right? He's very chill with these. He's not overbearing. He's letting Camarón do his thing. And if you notice, he played, you know, the basic flamenco compás right here. He's playing por medio, which means he's playing in D minor. He's basically playing just those 4 chords, and then he mixed in the 4 minor, which is a replacement for the flat 6. So that's G minor as a replacement for B flat. But apart from that, you know, he's just playing those chords. He's not doing anything fancy. He's just perfectly timing it. Right there. Straight into a falseta, confident. F. The F7 is the 5th of the flat 6. So that's the 5th of the flat 6. The flat 6 is B flat, right? So the 5th of B flat is F. Is the F7 right there. Boom, it's with F7. And that usually resolves to the B flat. You see how he does the 5th, 7th, flat 9, and he brings that pinky up. He puts the pinky. You can do it like two main different ways, but he brings that pinky up because he's of the rasgueo that he's doing. You see that rasgueo? He's hitting all the strings. Well, when you play por medio, when you do the 5th, 7th, flat 9, which is that A7 flat 9, right? When you do the A7 flat 9 right there like that, you have to, if you're going to do that rasgueo, you have to cover up the G, the 6th string. You got to cover it up. You got to play the G, which fits perfectly in there because it's the 7, right? It's the flat 7. So that's why he did that right there. And, you know, because his rasgueo, if he didn't cover up that G, it's going to hit the sixth string.
Abuelo,
Ole.
abuelo, padre y tío.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
De los buenos manantiales se forman los buenos ríos. Abuelo, padre y tío.
Was that añadido? Hold on.
De los buenos manantiales
12, 1,
se
2, 3,
forman los
6,
buenos
7, 8, 9,
ríos.
10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Abuelo,
5,
padre
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3. Añadido. Did you hear that? Añadido. I knew it was an añadido because when I'm counting it, if I'm counting just normal 12 to 12, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, this little thing you just that happens on 12, right? The highest note, that's the 12. So I automatically know if I'm counting 5, 6, and he's I'm off. That was an añadido. Añadido was an extra 6 beats that they had. I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna talk over it. I'm gonna count it. 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see? I'm off. When you say the 6 and he goes, you know you're wrong. Watch now, I'm gonna count it with añadido. 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7. Wrong. That's why it's Bulerías. You're supposed to have fun with it, right? It's a joke. The word comes from burla, which is joke, Spanish word for like joking. Burlar. So burlar, bulería. The añadido is perfect because it's an added 6, and so you gotta be sharp. You gotta be on it. You gotta catch it. So let's see how I catch it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heard that, right? Well, there. Beautiful development right there. Did you hear how he developed it? Like it's just the same development. Boom, 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 boom. That was the idea that he was presenting. And then boom, he goes into it right here. Watch. Idea. Response. Again, repeating it. Development. That was almost like real answer right there.
No me digas no.
This part's hilarious. Like, don't tell me no. He's talking about his girl. You're gonna see Paco
No me
laugh.
digas no.
Don't tell me no.
Si tu madre no me quiere, tampoco la quiero yo. Como quiere que te quiera si ella me dice que no?
He's laughing right there because he's saying like, no me digas no. So he's like, don't tell me no. And he's saying like, basically, if your mom doesn't like me, then I don't like her either. How am I supposed to like you if y'all tell me no? Right? So that's what he's saying. And let's spit it again. It's hilarious, right?
Ay, no me digas no.
Like, baby, don't tell me no.
Si tu madre no me quiere, tampoco la quiero yo. Como quiere que te quiera si ella me dice que no? Ya la sana, sana, porque tú me adores. Que ya la sana, sana, como te pone. Que ya la sana, sana, como te pone.
Hasta. Vamos ya. F again.
Está en un río.
Hold on, I want to show you something. That F goes to the B flat again, right? He resolves F7 to the B flat. He does the B flat, he goes to F7, right? Boom. Then instead of going like the normal B flat, like right here, he goes F7, and then he goes to this B flat. It's basically B flat. I'll show you. It's B flat 7. It's B flat over A flat. There.
Está en un río. Está en un río, si en un viejo tronco, mi compadrito quería cantar, pero estaba ronco, lloraba de pena.
That was Paco. Ole.
Lloraba de pena, y en mi mano le di de beber esa agüita de río con hojas de menta.
Flat 7, 5, 6, flat 7, 5, 9. Cadence. Doing all of this for like 5, 6 chords. Wow. Bulerías de la perla. It mixes it up. Hey. So the beautiful thing about what Paco does, it's one of his genius, right, is he really does treat flamenco like a language, and that's actually what drew me to flamenco. It's the fact that it's dynamic, right? He opened up this falseta sounding like Bulerías de la Perla, the opening to that piece, right? The intro falseta. Dun, 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 dun. Then he moved to something else, a different part, right? He didn't continue with just that falseta. So he breaks up his falsetas into sections. They're basically like words. They're like phrases. They're like idioms, right? And he just speaks to us. He expresses himself with these segments of each falseta, these mini expressions. That's why I love studying Paco, man, because each and every one of his pieces, everything you study, everything you learn something new. You get deeper, you get a better understanding of what he was doing. Right? It's a language. Flamenco is really and truly a language. It's super cool.
Que quiero yo vivir si mi vida es un calvario. Desde que te conocí y me besaron tus labios y me besaron tus labios.
Ole.
Mala suerte es la mía de haber tropezado contigo, la gustito que yo vivía, tu cariño es mi castigo. Ay, madre mía, que me quisieron matar, que en aquella berraquita, en aquella berraquita, en aquella berraquita, en aquella berraquita.
Like, there was an angelito right there. Hold on. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Catch that one? Catch that one? You have to do the angelito. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you count it through to 12, you're going to be on 6 when he's on 12 and everything is off. Right? And how do you know when that's coming? Oh, it's crazy. And sometimes you miss it. But it's fun to miss it. You know what I mean? You catch it. You can catch back. You can get back on track. But listen to Camarón when he's doing that run. There's a part where you just hear him go up, and then he's like, he basically sits on the B flat. He doesn't come down. He sits on it. Watch, I'll show you. It's right around here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3.
Mala suerte es la mía de haber tropezado contigo, la gustito que yo
6,
vivía,
7,
tu
8, 9,
cariño y
10. 6,
castigo.
7, 8, 9, 10. 12 on 2. Yeah, oh. Like that. 12 on 2.
Mala suerte es la mía de haber tropezado contigo, la gustito que yo vivía, tu cariño y mi
6,
castigo.
7, 8, 9, 10. 12 on 2.
Ay, madre mía, que me quisieron matar, madre, que de aquella berraquita, de aquella berraquita, de aquella berraquita, de aquella berraquita.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Hey. Yeah, man. So that was that. Super cool, right? Like that's one of the most famous ones on there. And I mean, Paco did most all of that with 4, 5, 6 chords. You know, I mean, he had it was D minor. I didn't even hear the D minor really. It's D minor. I didn't even hear the D minor. D minor, flat 6. I really heard the flat 7, the flat 6, the 5th 7, flat 9. I heard F7, and I heard the G minor, right? The 4 minor. Now, I know sticklers are probably like, dude, he got the capo on the 2nd. How are you calling that those? I'm speaking flamenco slang. Like, I'm speaking as though there were no capo. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you speak, just to make it easy, you know? So, yeah. Thanks for watching, man.